Budgeting basics. Your roadmap to financial success. 1. Why budgeting matters. Money moves every day, through bills, subscriptions, groceries, transport, and unexpected expenses. Without a plan, it's easy to wonder where it all went. Budgeting changes that. It gives your money direction, purpose, and structure. At its core, budgeting is a decision-making tool. It helps you determine what you can spend with confidence, what you should save to build security, how quickly you can reach your financial goals. Rather than restricting you, a budget empowers you. It replaces uncertainty with clarity and transforms financial stress into measurable progress. Budgeting creates intentional spending. When every dollar has a job, spending becomes intentional. You are no longer reacting to expenses, you are planning for them. Fixed costs are covered. Variable expenses are managed. Savings goals are funded. This intentional approach helps you avoid overspending, reduce financial anxiety, prepare for planned and unexpected expenses, build momentum toward larger goals. Budgeting makes progress visible. One of the most powerful benefits of budgeting is visibility. When you track your income and expenses, you can clearly see whether your daily habits align with your long-term goals. Small adjustments made consistently can lead to significant results over time. Budgeting turns abstract goals like save more or get out of debt into practical, measurable action steps. Control, confidence, and consistency. Budgeting is not about perfection. It's about control. Even when unexpected costs arise, a structured plan allows you to adjust strategically instead of reacting emotionally. Consistency matters more than flawless execution. A simple plan followed weekly is far more effective than a perfect plan ignored. In the chapters ahead, you'll learn how to choose a budgeting framework, build a structured plan, automate your savings, and review your progress with confidence. Your money should support your goals, not control your decisions. Budgeting is how you make that shift. 2. Choosing your budgeting framework. A strong financial plan begins with structure. Before you assign numbers to categories, you need a clear system that guides how your money will be organized. Choosing the right budgeting framework provides that foundation. The goal is not to find the perfect method. It is to select a system you can follow consistently. Below are two of the most effective and widely used approaches. Option 1. Zero-based budget. A zero-based budget assigns every dollar of income a specific purpose. Income minus expenses equals zero, not because you spend everything, but because every dollar is given a job, including savings and investments. How it works. List your total monthly income. Allocate funds to fixed expenses. Allocate funds to variable expenses. Assign remaining income to savings, debt payments, or financial goals. Adjust until every dollar is accounted for. Best for individuals who want maximum control. Those working toward aggressive financial goals. Anyone who prefers detailed tracking. Why it works. Clarity eliminates guesswork. When every dollar has a role, spending becomes intentional rather than reactive. Option 2. The 50-30-20 rule. The 50-30-20 method simplifies budgeting into three main categories. 50% needs, essential expenses, housing, utilities, groceries, transport. 30% wants, lifestyle and discretionary spending. 20% savings, savings, investments, and debt repayment. Best for beginners. Individuals who prefer a flexible structure. Those who want simplicity over detailed tracking. Why it works. It balances structure with freedom. You know how much goes to priorities while maintaining room for enjoyment. How to choose the right framework. Ask yourself, do I prefer detailed tracking or simple guidelines? Am I working toward a specific financial goal? Do I need strict structure or flexible boundaries? If you value precision and control, the zero-based budget may suit you best. If you value simplicity and balance, the 50-30-20 rule may be ideal. The key principle: the framework you choose matters less than your commitment to using it consistently. A simple system applied weekly will outperform a complex system ignored. 3. Building your budget step by step. Once you've chosen your budgeting framework, the next step is implementation. A clear, structured process ensures your plan is practical, realistic, and sustainable. Follow these steps to build a budget that supports your financial goals. Step 1. Calculate your total income. Start with your total monthly income after taxes. Include salary or wages, side income, freelance or business earnings, any consistent additional income. If your income varies, calculate a conservative monthly average based on the past 3 to 6 months. Clarity begins with knowing exactly how much you have to work with. Step 2. List fixed expenses first. Fixed expenses are predictable and consistent each month. These form the foundation of your budget. Examples include rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, loan payments, subscriptions. Because these costs are non-negotiable in the short term, they should be allocated first. Step 3. Add variable expenses. Variable expenses fluctuate month to month. These require closer monitoring because they are easier to overspend. Examples include groceries, transportation, dining out, entertainment, personal care. Estimate realistic amounts based on past spending. Reviewing previous bank statements can help you set accurate limits. Step 4. Create sinking funds for goals. A sinking fund is a savings category for a known future expense. Instead of scrambling when the expense arrives, you prepare gradually. Common sinking funds include travel, holidays, annual insurance payments, car maintenance, emergency repairs. Divide the total expected cost by the number of months until you need the money. Contribute that amount monthly. Preparation reduces financial stress. Step 5. Assign every dollar if using zero-based. If you're following a zero-based budget, adjust allocations until income, expenses equals zero. This ensures every dollar has a purpose: spending, saving, investing, or debt repayment. If you're using the 50-30-20 framework, confirm your totals align with your target percentages. Step 6. Prioritize savings. Before discretionary spending increases, confirm that savings and goals are fully funded. This is where discipline turns into measurable progress. Build for reality, not perfection. Your first budget does not need to be flawless. It needs to be functional. You will refine it over time. The purpose of this step-by-step process is to create clarity, structure, and momentum. 4. Automating success. Creating a budget is a powerful first step. Automating it is what makes it sustainable. Automation removes the need for constant decision-making. Instead of relying on willpower each month, you build systems that protect your financial goals automatically. Pay yourself first. One of the most effective financial principles is simple: save before you spend. This means scheduling automatic transfers to savings immediately after payday, not at the end of the month when funds may already be depleted. When savings happen first, your goals are protected. Spending adjusts naturally to what remains. Progress becomes consistent. Automation turns intention into action. How to set up automation. Most banks allow you to schedule recurring transfers. Consider automating emergency fund contributions, sinking funds, investment accounts, debt repayments above the minimum. Set transfers for the same day your income is deposited. This creates a seamless flow from earning to saving. Automate fixed expenses. In addition to savings, automate fixed bills such as rent or mortgage, insurance, utilities, subscriptions. This reduces the risk of missed payments, late fees, and credit score damage. Why automation works. Automation reduces friction. It eliminates the emotional debate of, should I save this month, and replaces it with a structured system. Financial success is rarely about dramatic changes. It is about small, repeated actions. When those actions are automated, consistency becomes effortless. Maintain visibility. Automation does not mean ignoring your finances. Continue reviewing your accounts weekly to ensure transfers are processed correctly. Spending aligns with your plan. Adjustments are made when income or expenses change. Automation builds discipline. Reviews maintain control. 5. Weekly reviews and adjustments. A budget is not a one-time task, it is a living system. Your income, expenses, and priorities change over time. Weekly reviews ensure your budget stays aligned with reality. Consistency in reviewing your plan is what transforms budgeting from a document into a decision-making tool. Why weekly reviews matter. Without regular check-ins, small overspending can turn into larger setbacks. A weekly review allows you to compare planned spending versus actual spending, identify patterns early, make small corrections before problems grow, stay connected to your financial goals. Progress is not built in big yearly adjustments. It is built in small weekly refinements. What to review each week. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes at the same time each week and review. Transactions, categorize new expenses. Category totals. Check if any category is approaching its limit. Savings contributions, confirm transfers were successful. Upcoming expenses, prepare for bills or events in the coming week. This habit builds awareness and control. Adjust, don't abandon. If you overspend in one category, avoid frustration. Instead, reduce spending in another flexible category. Reallocate funds intentionally. Update next month's estimate if needed. The goal is not perfection. The goal is alignment. A budget that adjusts is a budget that works. Build the habit. Choosing a consistent review day, Sunday evening or Monday morning, works well for many people. Pair it with an existing habit, like planning your week. Over time, weekly reviews become routine. And routine creates stability. The core principle. Financial confidence comes from engagement. When you review regularly and adjust thoughtfully, you stay in control, even when life changes. Key takeaway. Consistency beats perfection. A successful budget is not about creating a flawless plan, it's about building a system you can maintain. Small, intentional adjustments made each week are far more powerful than dramatic changes made once a year. When you assign every dollar a purpose, automate your savings, review and adjust regularly, you create momentum. Budgeting works because it builds awareness. Awareness leads to better decisions. Better decisions, repeated consistently, lead to financial progress. Your goal is not to control every cent perfectly. Your goal is to stay engaged, adaptable, and intentional. That is how budgeting turns from a task into a long-term financial advantage.